Hello?
Ah, well, wait is up, guys. We got our very first amazing guest on the stream. And I don't think I have to make many introductions for her because, well, she's that amazing that you already know who she is. Welcome with me, Andrea Libman.
Hi.
Say hello, everyone in the chat. Hey, Andrea, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Thanks. I'm pretty excited because we're doing this stream, but I'm trying to do my best not to be all nervous and shaky.
Oh, don't worry about it.
It's pretty exciting simply because, I mean, this is all for charity. Even though we have been doing this before, it's still a pretty great thing that's happening another time. So
Yeah,
I'm very glad you could make it and spend your time with us.
Oh, thank you.
I have a couple of questions for you if you don't mind me asking a couple of
Sure,
questions.
that's why I'm here.
We collected some questions beforehand from people and we tried to think of a couple of good ones. So the first question is, we know that you play the piano yourself and you're great at singing. So do you have a favorite piano composer? If so, who is it?
Oh, that's a different question. It's probably Chopin.
Very nice. What about him specifically? Anything in particular piece, a particular style?
Oh, everything. I really like his preludes and I just finished learning one of his waltzes, so I think he's great.
Very, very good. Very good choice. If I at least say so. Because I can't play the piano, but I really love listening to classic composers. So another question was, are there any roles for which you have to warm up or practice more than others? And if so, which ones and why?
I guess anything that's going to be totally different and out of your comfort zone. Like if you get an audition for something that you really haven't done before, then you're going to want to, fool around and try and see what you can come up with your voice. And for anything singing, I always warm up. But otherwise, with the young characters, I'm usually pretty on the ball since I've been doing those types of roles for more than 20 years. No warm up is required usually.
Can you think of any role in particular on the top of your head that you like doing that was out of your comfort zone?
I'll have to think about that one and maybe get back to you.
Oh, sure. That's not a problem. It was just basically my own curiosity. Have you actually watched any of the previous My Little Pony shows from the previous generations? And if yes, which one was your favorite character?
Oh, well, I've been watching it forever because I grew up watching it. And I actually worked on Generation 3. I played Zipsy, a little kind of baby pony that flew around and was really young. So yeah, I love all the old pony stuff too. And I have some old My Little Ponies. I think my mom might even still have them.
Do you have a favorite character from the old shows, like which Generation 1 in particular? Because I think that's the one people know the most outside of Generation 4.
I always like Minty.
Minty is great. Minty is seriously great. So you like the Minty Christmas special too, then?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I know a couple of people who are really going to love that because they're big fans of the Minty Christmas special.
Oh, cool.
Well, another question about your career, actually. I've read that you have gone into engineering as a sort of backup plan in case acting didn't turn out to be a thing. I read that on, like, for example, on an interview in Derpy Hooves News. Is there something particular about engineering that interested you?
Well, I went into it because I'm a nerd and I'm good at math and physics and that kind of thing. So that's kind of what led me into it. But it's not my passion, that's for sure. So I do have my degree. So, if someone were to kick me in the throat I can always maybe go back to that, but I would for sure rather not.
Mm. I'm sure you made a lot of people happy who are into engineering who would never thought that you did it. So that's really great. That's really
That's
great.
good. Yeah, okay, it was good for something.
Because, for example, I know from friends that engineering is a very male-dominated area, and it's just a shame to know because people just assume, oh, well, then girls can't do it, but that's completely wrong.
Yeah, no, it still is that way. It's kind of odd, but it is changing, so that's good.
Great, really great. I'm hoping that girls out there who feel like, oh, I can't go into engineering, I'm a girl, that think, hey, Andrea Libman does it. I should really be proud that it's a great degree.
Yeah, girls can do anything that boys can do.
Exactly.
I really believe that.
Oh, if I didn't believe that, I wouldn't be here right now. So
Yeah,
definitely,
neither.
definitely. Do you have any? I mean, we all love ponies, but are there any non-pony projects you're working on at the moment? And can you tell us anything about them?
Well, I'm just a couple that are just wrapping, and one is Pac-Man. That's going to be a
Mm.
new series on Disney XD. So that's pretty exciting, and also Maya the Bee, which is a remake of a really super popular European show. I don't know if you know it.
Yes, I'm German, so
Okay, of course you do then.
we with
It's so funny.
Germany, we some of us grew up with Maya the
Yeah,
Bee. It's pretty amazing.
people over here, people in North America, a lot of people haven't heard of it. So, but I'm really excited about that project. I think it's going to be really incredible. So,
And Pac-Man too. Can you tell us who you're voicing on Pac-Man?
yeah, I'm voicing Cylindria, but I can't tell you much more than that, unfortunately.
Oh, all right. That's completely all right. I'm just amazed that there's going to be a new Pac-Man show. It's kind of
Yeah.
sounds like that one thing we all know, but it hasn't been relevant for ages. So I'm really curious
No.
what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Really excited for that, man. Where do you know where Maya the Beast going to be airing in the US?
I don't.
Ooh, all right. Well, you just keep a lookout for it.
Yes.
So another question I got, and I'm not quite sure how much you're into hockey, but I've been asked who your favorite hockey player is.
Oh, who my favorite hockey player is? Well,
Yes.
for a
By
long
extension,
time,
your favorite team. You
well, my
can also
favorite
talk
team
about your
is
favorite
Vancouver Canucks, obviously, and
team.
my favorite player is probably still Trevor Linden, even though he's retired now.
I sadly don't know much about hockey, but there's been plenty of people who are like, I want to gotta know if Andrea Lippman is into hockey. I'm sure that some hockey nerds are like, no, oh yes, my team.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
great. Another question that's been coming up is, what would your ideal Sunday be?
Oh, my ideal Sunday would be probably really lazy. Or maybe going skiing and probably doing some cooking because I really like cooking. Mostly laziness.
I can definitely understand that. Sometimes you just gotta lazy out a bit, relax.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, another more one of the silly questions is, and we all can all agree, facial hair is amazing. But I was asked, what is your favorite mustache shape or mustache shape?
I don't know. Well, pinkies, of course. That's the best mustache ever.
So I think we can get some questions from the audience now. Our moderators are sorting them out. Try to get us some really cool questions here, just so we can get some great questions. But
Okay, cool.
one else that's been popping up is there. Oh no, there's actually been an engineering question. If you don't mind answering that one. People are just. I'm sorry. I think we got people really curious about the whole engineering thing.
Oh, really?
I think so. Like I said, maybe you're making a lot of people proud here. I hope so.
I guess it is really odd. I don't think there's too many voiceovers actors out there that have a degree in civil engineering. Everyone likes to make fun of me all the time in the studio. They're like, "Oh, you gonna build a bridge out of this script?"
Oh, so they're all pulling your legs about it, or what?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can imagine that. It's a really great thing, really. I have friends in engineering. They're gonna be like, "Oh, great,
Oh, that's
Andrea Libman, that's
awesome.
engineering." So I'm definitely going to tell them first thing I can. A growing question that's been coming out: is there a character you had a lot of difficulty doing, like where you can remember, oh, I had a really hard time, like maybe as a sort of extension to a question earlier about which voices you have to warm up the most for? Is there
Yeah.
anything particular problems with?
I just can't think of anything. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. It's probably best to remember the ones you really had a lot of
Exactly.
great
Just try
fun
and
doing.
forget about anything bad, right?
Another question. Oh, actually, it's one I love asking people myself. Is there anything that's specifically weird or noteworthy that happened in the studio, like a sort of anecdote you can think of?
Something weird? Well, weird stuff happens all the time, as you can probably know. I can't think of anything. Well, you know what I do remember, and I have a picture of it, and it's one of my favorite memories. I don't know if it's weird, it's more wonderful. I
Oh,
remember
it's kind of wonderful. Anything noteworthy? Tell us.
on one of my very first shows that I worked on was called Dino Babies. Um, and I think I was 7 or 8 years old, and I was the only kid, and it was all adults. And I don't know what was going on. Maybe I think I was having trouble with a take or something like that. And then I just turned around, and all the other actors had made their scripts into bunny rabbit ears that were sticking out of their headphones. And I just like I can still picture it. The best
Oh
thing.
God, that's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Bunny ear scripts.
Yeah.
Okay, that's so sweet. You said you have a picture of it?
Yes, I do.
Oh, can you post it in the Skype chat? We my moderators can pass it on to the RSC.
Oh, I don't have it with me. I have it like in an album at my mom's
Oh,
house
all right,
because it's like old
That,
school.
oh, that's completely fine. I'm sorry. I've been used to doing these high-tech things all the time.
I know.
So that that sometimes I forget that there's still analog pictures in albums.
Yes.
Jokes on me. But that's great. That's actually really, really adorable. Like I've been asking these questions as like Galacon as well, just asking for anecdotes. I think everyone has a great story from studios, so I'm always curious to ask that one.
Yeah.
So what? Let me see if we get any other questions. If you still have time, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, regarding your choices and like the preference in piano pieces, someone asked if you can remember if you are into video game music at all, if you have any favorites from video games.
I'm really not a video game person, and I don't know anything about the music or anything about it. So sorry to disappoint.
It's all right. Definitely like the artists are curious actually as to drawing art right now to get donations for a good cause. Some of the artists would like to know if you have requests yourself that we should draw.
Oh, well, what kind of stuff are they doing?
We're doing any of the canon characters from the show. Any sort of thing, this can be silly, it can be funny, it can be cute, whatever you like.
Wow. The power is in my hands. Yes. What about Pinkie Pie playing a ukulele?
Pinkie Pie playing the ukulele. That's awesome. Oh, come on. All the artists get on it right now. I don't think we have to call dibs on that. All the artists, give it your best shot.
Done. That's what someone says. Done and done. Awesome.
Perfect. We're all more than happy to oblige because I love ukuleles. Can you play the ukulele?
Well, actually, I was in Hawaii over Christmas and I just got one, so I'm kind of learning. And I'm looking at it right now, so that's probably why I said that.
That's awesome. So are we going to hear more ukulele-related stuff from you?
Maybe if I ever get decent at playing it.
I would love that. I think ukulele is a downright adorable instrument.
Yeah, it's yeah, I like it too. It's pretty user friendly.
People are wondering if there's any voice you practice or like do on your own when you're bored.
I don't really get bored, to be honest. I think life is so exciting and full of stuff to do. I'm really not the type of person to get bored ever. So I think a lot of us actors, we always fool around and maybe do practice different accents and that kind of thing.
That's still pretty damn nice. We all got our stuff to do, so I understand. Someone is wondering, because you have old My Little Pony toys, do you have any ones from Generation 4, and if so, which ones?
Oh, well, yes. If I have ones that have been given to me for as gifts from fans. And surprise, surprise, I have Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy, and I really love the little blind bag toys. I really get a kick out of that. I was posting on Twitter not too long ago that I was in the toy aisle, kind of raking through the pile, hoping that no one would see me with the crazy eyes. So
Nice. Is there any like particular gift from fans while we're talking about that in particular to remember that it's the most noteworthy for anything?
oh, so much, so many amazing things. Things. Oh, I don't like it's pretty overwhelming. Like I have some plushies that are amazing, handmade, Pinkie Pie, just like absolutely gorgeous. And I actually have some right now. Someone was kind enough to give me, and one is for me to keep, and one is going to be a charity item, an auction item eventually to raise money for my Ride to Conquer Cancer. So I have that right now, and those are pretty cool. But I also get like a lot of really thoughtful gifts too. Like when I was in Los Angeles, a fan brought me my favorite kind of tea because I had tweeted about it. Like it's just, little things that are just so nice.
That's sweet. That's really great. I mean, some people are wondering if conventions are the only place where they can gift you things. I guess it's the best way, isn't it? Because then you get to see in person.
It's a pretty good way. I do have a contact page on my website. It's andrealibman.ca/contact. I don't do autographs by mail. That's something that you should know. But some people do sometimes send things by mail and it goes to my agency. But the only thing to really remember when you're sending things to any of us in the cast is that we live in Canada. So if you're sending something, then sometimes it ends up being charged duty or that kind of thing, and then we have to send it back. So just something to consider.
So people should watch out that they fill out the custom slip properly and do enough postage.
Yes.
Definitely something to consider. So guys, you heard it. If you really want to send her something really great, go to andrealibman.com or what is .com or .ca?
It's .ca.
.ca. Ugh. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's andrealibman.ca. At the contact page, you can check where you can get stuff to Andrea. She does not do autographs via mail, but she will definitely appreciate all of your things. A question, actually, since we've been talking about it, how is Ride Against Cancer going?
Well, folks, it would look as if Andrea Libman has left for just a moment. It looks like the Skype call that she is currently in has dropped. So,
I think we lost Andrea.
1 moment
Andrea dropped. I think she's having internet issues.
Oh, well, she'll be back in a second, guys. Don't worry about it.
Oh, there she is.
There she is.
Hi. Sorry.
Welcome back.
It's fine. It's fine. We're just worried. Anything like bad happened to you?
Nothing bad happened to me. I don't know what happened.
Completely fine. Just as I was asking, how about is the fight against cancer, is it going at the moment? Can you tell me about it?
Oh yeah, it's going awesome. I'm just kind of starting to get into training, and that'll get more and more as the weather improves because the ride's in June, and the fundraising has been incredible. It's at over my personal fundraising is over $17,000. So it's absolutely incredible. It's so cool, and definitely not done yet. Still gonna have some more like charity auction items. I have some artists that have created some pretty cool things. So yeah, really excited.
Damn, that's really, really great. I hope that the community has been helping lots too.
Oh, it's 100%.
Promote the event.
It's 100% the community. It's like 0% me or my friends or family. So it's just absolutely outstanding. Like it's amazing.
Wow. That's awesome. So people, you heard it. You have to keep the momentum going because every single cent goes towards a really great cause.
For sure. And yeah, with charity, there's so many great causes, but that's what's so amazing about this community is everybody is just so generous, so giving. It's just absolutely incredible.
It is incredible. Just as we started this event, we already had €600 in donations because people were great and already donated, even though we were not live yet with the stream.
Wow.
It was just so great. Like, oh my gosh, you look at this and you're like, wow, we already have money? We haven't done anything yet. It's just amazing. You're absolutely right. It just goes to show how generous people in here are. So I really hope they keep that up because every cent goes towards great things.
Yeah, definitely.
Someone is asking you, since you've been at Animate Miami, how did you like that? Did you have a good time?
Oh, I had a great time. Miami's awesome. What a cool city. We just had a blast. And it didn't hurt that the sun was shining and it was warm.
Sweet. I've never... You still there?
Oh, yes, I'm here.
Oh, then it dropped for me. I'm sorry. I just asked, I think Skype ate it. Skype is just being so silly. My question was, since you liked Animate Miami, is there anything particular about the convention or the city that you remember that was great?
Well, the fans were great, but that's no surprise. They're pretty great everywhere. So, the convention was good. It was really well run. I thought there was really great questions, and the panels were good, and it was fun. And the city, I don't know, if anyone follows me on Twitter, you know that I really like food a lot. So there's really good restaurants. So that was fun. And the beach is just absolutely incredible. And the architecture, the Art Deco buildings in Miami are just they're so amazing. I've never seen anything like that. So really cool experience.
Sounds amazing. I definitely hope that people who have not been at Animate Miami this year should go next year.
Yeah.
I'm looking for... Do you have to leave, or is there time for one or two more questions?
No, how about another 10 minutes? Is that good?
Sure thing. We're always happy for any minute you can spare for us.
Sure.
So let me look what we else got. Because people are wondering about a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to find especially nice things. Let me take a little look. People, just about the Right for Cancer, people are wondering about the jerseys. Aren't you going to have like something about the donations and the jerseys for the Right Against Cancer?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I haven't tallied it yet, but I should do that because what we're doing is until January 15th, whenever someone made a donation, they could vote for their favorite pony. And whoever wins, we're going to put on our jerseys. So I have to count that up. And then, yeah, I'll tweet that later today for sure.
Then guys, keep on the lookout because I'm curious too. Do you think it will take a lot of time, or do you think it'll be easy enough?
I think it'll be pretty easy. Like, I'll try and do it right now. I'll try and multitask. How's that?
Awesome. I think people are so excited, like on the edge of their seats, to see which pony is going to be on the jerseys. Oh, come on, I'm at least curious. Well, okay, let's speak myself. I'm curious.
Okay.
But I'm a terribly curious person in general. So, someone is wondering: have you ever wanted to join your fellow actors or actresses in cosplaying, or at least dressing up a bit at the conventions?
No, I have not wanted to. But I was considering, and I don't know if I'll do it for sure, but I was thinking of setting maybe like a higher goal for Ride to Conquer Cancer, and maybe if we met it, maybe I would cosplay.
Ooh.
Something like that. I don't know.
Oh, that's a really cool idea actually. But I'm sure people
would work. Would that be a good motivation or?
I think it would be a great motivation. I can ask Chad. Chad, if you think it would be a great idea for Andrea to set a goal, and if the goal is met, that she would cosplay as a pony. Most likely a pony, right?
Yeah.
A pony. See? So guys, if you think it's a great idea, and you would donate for that for a really good cause, specifically for her against cancer, then you should all do that. It increases the chances, for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you ever had like a dream voice acting role, like a character, if you could go back or in the future anything and could pick any role you could choose, which one would that be?
Well, I have to be honest with you. I kind of feel like I'm living the dream right now, being able to voice Pie and Fluttershy. I'm so serious. Like, it's so awesome. And it really does feel like a dream because I just can't even believe it. Like, you know, being able to go to conventions, being able to meet fans, being able to interact with fans, having fans. It's crazy. And I just feel so lucky. So, you know, I wouldn't change a thing.
Oh, that's amazing. So that just gets me personally because I'm actually trying to pursue a career in acting and voice acting. So that's exactly, if I am on this too, that's exactly what I wish I had sometime. Maybe.
You will.
Who knows? I'll try my very best. I'll try my very, very best. Definitely. Do you look at fan art? Is the question in general. Do you look at fan art? Is there a particular style, like more toony, more realistic, more surreal, whatever, a specific thing you like, or do you?
I love the fan art. I don't know. I appreciate everything for what it is. Like, it's neat to see something you haven't seen before. I like stuff that's cute. I can't help it. We all do.
Of course.
But I mean, there's some really cool stuff out there. Oh, this is what someone wrote in their donation instead of voting. They wrote, "May your life be filled with laughter, kindness, and most of all, the company of good friends." How nice is that?
Oh, damn. It's so sweet.
Okay, so far Fluttershy is winning.
So far Fluttershy is winning.
Yes.
It's a tough choice. I don't even know. It's like, wow. Having to choose between ponies is hard. I never participate in the best pony debate because everyone is best pony.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Fluttershy is going to win.
Ooh, damn.
Oh,
I'm not sure, but the Pinkie Pies might get vocal later.
Fluttershy is, let's see. So far, she's way ahead. Okay. Oh, Princess Luna. as a vote. Oh, another one for Fluttershy. Do you think this is a vote for Fluttershy? You rock, woohoo.
Yes, I will say that's a Fluttershy vote.
You rock, woohoo. Oh, but then I have to count this one for Pinkie Pie. Smile, smile, smile. All these votes that are in code.
Well, they know you're a smart person, so you know what you will get what they mean.
Oh, you flatterer.
Go on. I'm just saying my honest opinion, 100%. But people in the stream can vouch for me. Someone's actually getting if you up for another question. I'm not sure if that goes about the one we already did, like where you told us about the people making bunny ears out of scripts. But someone said that the question at Galacon, which was the one I actually asked myself, was that what is the weirdest thing, like just the silliest that you can remember in your career in general? Just the sort of moment where you think, wow, that just happened. Is that the same with the bunny ear thing, or is it another thing?
The weirdest thing? Oh, I don't know.
Something you would never expect to happen.
I can't think of anything. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's completely cool. It's just that we had some really funny anecdotes at the Galacon voice acting panel, so I guess people are really curious which story would be yours.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to think of one.
Completely fine. I still hope with Vitaly, maybe the Pinkie Pies will make another return. Who knows?
No, Fluttershy is killing it.
Yeah, she's just too cute.
Yeah.
It's unfair. She's simply too cute.
Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie. Oh, who's this? It's impossible to choose. I choose Fluttershy. No, wait, Pinkie Pie. Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie. Either one you decide would be a good choice. I guess that's a vote for each of them.
Oh my goodness. It hasn't updated for me yet, but apparently, or if you allow me this little status update right now, apparently we hit over 1,000 euros right now.
Wow, that's awesome.
Wow.
Go, you guys.
And we haven't even been on for an hour.
That is so awesome.
That is simply amazing. So, people, you made this possible. This is nuts, and this is amazing. Oh gosh.
So cool.
Apparently, the exact number right now is 1,371.
Wow. So cool.
See, Andrea Libman is proud of you guys. If that isn't...
I'm very proud.
Every single bit, that's... Wow. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. This is nuts. I've been doing this before, and I'm still completely amazed at the generosity we experienced here. It never goes old, I guess.
No, never.
Damn it, guys. You did the right thing. You definitely helped us out here. Andrea Libman is proud. I am proud, and the entire staffs of Galacon and Bronies are proud. What damn? Damn. I'm sorry, I just need to take a sip of water because otherwise I'm just going to lose my voice because I'm like, wow.
Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, I'm going to officially announce that Fluttershy will be the pony on our jerseys.
You heard it here first, guys.
That's right. And thank you so much for your donations to Ride to Conquer Cancer and also your donations today. It's so awesome.
Really, really sweet. I think mods can post another link to the Ride to Conquer Cancer in the stream chat so people can donate more. It's
That'd
always
be awesome,
worth
but I think your guys' this is about you, so.
Oh, well, of course, but it's just so people know whichever things are going on. We're not going to hog their good intentions. That would be mean. No, it's always appreciated, no matter where it goes. These projects. So you heard it. Andrea Libman said it herself. Fluttershy will be on the jerseys for the Ride to Conquer Cancer. It's going to be, when is the actual ride going to be? In June?
It's in June, yeah.
June, all right. Do you have a specific date yet, or nothing else?
Oh, I do if I look it up. I can't remember what week. It's on a weekend.
And how can the people on the internet know about it? Will you tweet about it? Will it be shown someplace? Will there be reports? What do you know?
About the ride itself?
Yeah, where is it going to be able to be checked out?
I'm not sure what kind of coverage there's gonna be. Some of us on our team were talking about maybe trying to find like one of those GoPro cameras and filming some of it. So if we're able to do that, that'd be really cool.
But no words specifically yet.
No.
All right, that's not a problem. I mean, we just want to know basically how it's going, and we really want to see the jersey.
Yeah. Oh, the jerseys for sure. As soon as we get them, I'll post a pic. So don't worry about that.
Perfect.
Oh, it's June 15th and 16th.
June 15th and 16th. You heard it, people. Until that date. Can people still donate during the ride or until the ride?
All these tricky questions. I don't know. We'll have to see. I think you can still donate during the ride.
We basically have to try donate and see if it goes through.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I don't want to. I'm just really worried about keeping you from doing more important things. But you basically tell us
just one more questions. Do you want to do that?
One more. How many more questions?
3.
3. 3 questions. All right, guys. Now think of the best possible questions you can. Because we have 3 more. Give it your best. Give it your best, guys. So we don't hog Andrea's time way too much. So, okay, I think I like this question. I'll just say I like this one, and I'll ask one, and then we have 2 more. Do you realize how many references and basic shout outs to things, shows, and works are on My Little Pony? And if so, do you enjoy them?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Some of them are in the script and some of them show up after, so you don't get to enjoy them until we see it. And I think that's one of the coolest things about the show is that, the animators are just so incredible and they're able to put in all these visual jokes and references and they just add so much to the show. So yeah, I mean, that's one of the greatest parts of the show.
So when you watch an episode for yourself, you get to see things that you wouldn't have known about in the script.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you do that a lot? Do you check out the episodes once they're airing?
Well, I have to now, because otherwise people ask me questions and I don't know anything. So I'm trying to be better.
But basically, the most important part is still that you enjoy watching it. So don't worry too much about us.
For sure.
Do you have any particular references that you can remember? Like, oh, I really like that this is in the script, or nothing in particular?
I have to be careful with that one, so I'm gonna say nothing in particular.
It's not a problem. I'm not going to push it. So,
thank you.
More questions. Let me see. It's so hard to choose. I feel like a game master here. There's 2 more questions, and I get to choose which ones. Damn. It's like, sorry. I don't want to disappoint anyone. I get something really great. So, come on, people. I need questions. Don't let the lady wait. She wants your questions, so give me really good ones, not just general ones. I need great ones, super cool ones. Stuff that you've been trembling to ask. I have 2 more. Mm. People are still asking about the engineering studies.
Are they? Really?
Yeah.
Not much more to say.
Ooh. Yeah, apparently it's a topic in the chat. I'm sure we have some people around here who are into engineering, like themselves. Maybe I think someone's saying, "Oh, I can't help it. I'm an engineer." So apparently we have some people on the chat who are into engineering to some degree, and they're really, really curious about that. Oh gosh, so many. I hope the mods can still help me filter for these because I can't keep track of the chat here. One I like though. Do you have a favorite animal?
Do I have a favorite animal?
Yeah. Which one?
I don't know. I guess. Oh, I really like penguins.
Oh.
Yeah.
Penguins are adorable.
Yeah, they're cute.
They're simply adorable. I hope this launches a lot of fan art of either Fluttershy or Pinkie Pie with penguins.
Yes, that is a good idea.
Guys, draw penguins. Draw all of the penguins with all of the Fluttershys and all of the Pinkie Pies. So we have place for more questions where people enjoy making requests about Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie and penguins. This is hard. It's like a big responsibility. I have to make sure. Oh, okay. I really like this question. Damn, this is really nice. Because I think it's really, really, really relevant. Have you personally gained or experienced anything from the lessons in My Little Pony?
Well, I don't want to be lame, but not really personally. I think the lessons are great, and I like to watch them, and I'm so proud to be a part of something that is, a show that's so positive, and the message is all about, friendship and, being yourself, how everyone's different, and that's okay, and, just let's accept everyone for who they are. So I'm so proud to be a part of that. But I think as someone who works on the show, I'm not really taking it in. It's my job. So I'm happy to be part of getting those messages across. And it just feels so good to work on a show that's just so positive and affecting so many people in a positive way.
Don't think that's a lame answer. I'm sure people have been like, oh my gosh, I'm sure she has a great anecdote, but you say the right thing. We're here because these messages teach something great to everyone. So you're definitely right about that.
And people feel really connected to it, and it's positive, and it's making people feel better. It's, fans have told me that it's helped them overcome some really great challenges in their life, and, what could be better than being a part of that? It's pretty awesome. Like I said, living the dream.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sorry, people in this chat, but we got the 3 questions. I'm sorry if I didn't choose your question. It's nothing personal. It's just like, whoa, all these great questions, and simply not enough time.
You should save them, because I'm sure I'll be back another time.
Oh. Right. Well, that's great. So we'll definitely save them. We'll take you up on that offer if we can.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for having me. And
thank you so much for lending us your time. That is really amazing of you. Thank you.
It sounds like you're doing awesome today, and everyone who's listening, I know you're such generous people already, so thank you so much for all your contributions, and best of luck today. And I'll be checking back later on all the art, for sure.
We'll have lots of penguins and ukuleles for you.
Okay, I'll tweet anything that's penguin or ukulele related.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.